The No Fate channel, checking in. Today I am going over the perfect Father's Day gift for any dad. I am dedicated to helping you dads, so why would I be making a video about Father's Day gifts? Well, the reality is, as a father yourself now, you probably appreciate your dad a little bit more and realize how tough he had it now that you have a little one running around the house driving you crazy. The second reason is that if you share this video on your social media, there's a good chance that your kids or your wife might see it and get you something good for Father's Day. And the third reason, the most important reason, is that I'm hoping my wife actually watches this video and gets me something good for Father's Day. One pro tip that I want to give you in terms of Father's Day gifts is to skip that traditional Father's Day card. Take a few minutes yourself, write down a very nice and thoughtful note, and then save the $5 to $7 you were going to spend on that Father's Day card and roll it into his gift. He's going to be much more appreciative of getting the handwritten note and the more expensive gift than just getting some overpriced Hallmark card. So I'm going to go over 4 gift categories for the dad in your life. The first and foremost is, of course, the grill. Dads love to grill. They are known for their meat. So one of the greatest gifts that I have received as a dad, I got it a number of years back and I have enjoyed it ever since, is a grill light. It attaches to the handle of your grill so that when you flip the cover up, you can actually turn the light on and actually see what you're cooking. So if you grill at nighttime, if you grill in low light, or if the dad in your life has bad eyesight, it is a great way to help them see the food that they're cooking, and the food's actually going to come out better. Now, 2 is grill tools, okay? If you're anything like me, you get those grill tools, you use them for as long as you can, and you try to clean them and re-clean them, and they are never as clean as when you first got them. And frankly, between all of the stuff that you're cooking on the grill and all of the high heat that you end up putting those tools with through, they're never the same. It's always a refreshing time to get those brand new grill tools. And frankly, it does to make the food taste a little bit better. And number 3 is to get your dad a big box of meat. There are a ton of companies out there that will just deliver, prepackaged meats that your dad can then cook. And there is something to be said about just picking up a box out of your mailbox and opening it up, and it's just stacked with some delicious cuts of meat. One that stands out is Omaha steaks, but there are a number of them out there that do that. All right, let's go on to the next category. If your dad enjoys going to the gym, you want to encourage that hobby. Trust me, us dads, not getting any younger. One of the greatest things you can get your father in your life, if they do go to the gym, whether they already use them or if they don't use them, they would probably really appreciate them, are gym lifting straps, wrist wraps that have wrist support. Trust me, as an old man, you need all the wrist support you can get, and barbell collars. These little accessories that you bring to the gym can really make the gym lifting experience that much better. And people oftentimes either don't realize that they could benefit from them, or they just don't even know that they're out there and it's something that they could use. Now, if the father in your life already has a pair and they've had it for a while, getting them the same exact pair that they have, brand new, is still a great gift idea, because anything with the Velcro, anything that stretches is going to essentially wear down and lose that strength that it's going to give you around the wrist. And getting a brand new pair, when you put that brand new pair on for the first time, it feels glorious. So certainly something your dad's not going to poo-poo because he already has one. The other thing, number 2 on the list, the next thing is water bottles, okay? If you've got a dad that works out, you can get him a water bottle. Now, you're already saying to yourself, he already has a water bottle. Trust me, these water bottles out there, the blender bottles, cyclone cups, Nalgene bottles, these things are like purses to females, okay? As a man, you can't have enough, okay? The more, the better. So if he already has one, hey, go out and get him a special one that he's really going to enjoy, something top of the line, top shelf. Again, when you're getting a gift for your father, you really want to make sure that you're getting the best of the best in whatever category that you're getting him that gift in, because the idea of that Father's Day gift is something that he might not bother to buy himself. And the third thing in terms of dads who work out, who train, is pre-workouts. If you've seen my channel before, you know we review a lot of pre-workouts. These little things are fun. They're fun to take before the gym to kind of give you a boost of energy and make your gym experience just that much more enjoyable, kind of give you that pump in the gym. I will say, if your dad already uses a pre-workout, it's okay to get him another one, and it's okay to get him a different type of one, because us dads, anyone who enjoys pre-workouts, loves sampling new pre-workout. So even if you get him one that he doesn't normally use, he's going to enjoy trying it out. And I can speak from experience because one Christmas, my brother-in-law got me a pre-workout that I'd never even seen before, never even heard before. And it was just so much fun to try something new, try something enjoyable. And for those 20 servings, every time I had one of those scoops, I thought of Uncle Eric. So let's move on to the next category. The next category, and probably the most important category in this video, is motivation. As a dad, we are supposed to be self-motivated. We're supposed to just jump out of bed in the morning and go, go, go. And the reality is, it is easier said than done. So many days you roll out of bed and you're just not feeling it. You got little sleep, you got all the stresses of life just on your shoulders, and you've got so many responsibilities with respect to work, the kids' schedules, they practically make you an Uber driver for them, and everything else that has to do with the house, all the issues with the house. If you're a dad, you get it. If you're a mom, you get it. And if you're a kid, you'll probably get it when you do have kids. But trying to motivate your dad is so important. And trust me, he's going to be so thankful for it, because sometimes, we just need that push. So the first gift idea under motivation goes along the lines of a vision board. Behind me, you see my little vision board here. It's a corkboard based style, but it doesn't have to be a corkboard. It could be a whiteboard. It could even be a book. They sell these books online. This is like a bucket list book that I got my wife a while back. And simply, it's just blank pages in there with a couple handwritten things that you can put in terms of your bucket list goals, your hopes and dreams. As a dad, it's important that we are great parents to our children, but it's even more important that we don't lose sight of our own personal goals and make sure that we balance those two. The second gift idea under motivation is audiobooks. As dads, there's so many great books out there that could help motivate us, drive us, and help us perform better. And the reality is we just don't have time to read. We wish we did, but we don't. So if you go out there and get your dad either an audiobook or a subscription to an audiobook company, Audible is a big one. There's a number of them out there that have a ton of great books out there that your dad would probably enjoy listening to rather than having to read, whether he's driving to work, cutting the grass. That's going to be a great gift idea, that it would allow him to choose the books that maybe he's interested in, but also, give him the versatility to make sure that he actually gets those listened to, because when you give your dad a book to actually read, it's not going to get read. And the third is a notebook. Okay, so I love using these little journal style notebook, flip up notebooks that I found on Amazon. I love these ones, but you don't have to get them this. You could get them any type of notebook. You could even go cheap if you had to, because your budget's tight, and get them a composition notebook. But it's so good to have paper on you, to be able to write down those ideas, those goals that you have. Even just writing down to-do lists is worthwhile, because it motivates you to tackle that list, scratch that thing off of your list. And I will tell you, I honestly don't go anywhere without my little notebook, because one, I'm super forgetful, and two, it really helps focus my thoughts, my ideas, the things that I have to do on a day-to-day basis, and week-to-week basis as well. So that's obviously a great idea. Your dad's gonna love getting paper. It sounds stupid, I know, get your dad paper for Father's Day, but once he starts using it and putting down some of his ideas that he wished he'd put down on paper earlier, he's going to be appreciative of it. All right, on to the last category. The last category is the random category, where I just give you a few gift ideas. So if you didn't see something that would really pique your interest for your father in this video, hopefully these will kind of, light that fire and give you good ideas going forward. So if your dad in your life is a car dad, right? He's into cars, he's into gadgets and whatnot. There are two things I'm going to suggest for getting for your dad. This is a multi-tool for your vehicle, and it is in case of an emergency. This has a flashlight, it has a whistle, it has a seatbelt cutter, and the most important thing is it has a window breaker. So if you get caught and you have to go out through the window, but you can't roll the window down because you have electronic windows and your battery's dead or whatnot, you can smash the window. Again, all of these things are in case of emergency. It's a great little device to have in your car for emergencies. The other thing for cars is this jump starter power pack. Now, the old days, we would have jumper cables and hope a good Samaritan would come by and let us jump off their car. Now, this is a little small pack that you can actually jump start almost everything up to like a minivan off of this small pack. And it has a compass, a flashlight, and in case you've got kids in the car that want to charge their electronics, you can actually connect it to a USB and charge your electronics, your phone. So it's also a good little device to have in your car in case of emergencies or in case of kids wanting to charge their stuff. For the dad in your life who enjoys electronic gadgets, I would highly suggest getting a Wi-Fi extender. They can range everywhere from $20 to $200, so do your research. I actually got one for about $120 refurbished, and this thing is a beast, but I would suggest getting one. It essentially boosts and extends your Wi-Fi signal. Today, everyone is on the Wi-Fi. Even your refrigerator is probably connected to your Wi-Fi, your home security, everything. So oftentimes your signal is either pretty weak or it doesn't get as far as you would like in the home or even out to the garage. So it's a great gift idea for your dad who probably wants to have better Wi-Fi reception in all areas of the house, especially the garage or maybe even the basement. Something to consider. And the third and final thing on the list of Father's Day gifts is the Squatty Potty. Poop better. Now, why would you get this for your dad? Not only is it funny, first and foremost, so you get that joke factor, it works. This actually is going to help you simply poop faster and more fully without going into much more detail. It works. It also helps relieve lower back strain. If your dad has lower back problems, this is something that he may really enjoy, believe it or not, because countries where individuals actually squat down on the basically almost to the floor to use the facilities, they have almost no cases of lower back pain, and this is probably one of the reasons why I would highly suggest it. I got it 2 years ago. It costs $20. Doesn't take up any extra space in the bathroom. It simply tucks right underneath your toilet, and you just kind of shuffle it out to use it. It's versatile, and people won't tell you that they use it. They won't tell you that they like it, but trust me, they use it and they like it. So this is something, again, for if your dad has back pain, if your dad has a good sense of humor, and if your dad wants to poop better, this is the way to go. Those are all the gift ideas I have. If you have any gift ideas that I haven't mentioned, drop them in the comments below. If I see any good ones, I'm definitely going to suggest them to my wife. Now, if you came this far in the video, remember, Father's Day is just around the corner. I'm going to put the dates right up here, so don't sleep on Father's Day. Make sure you take care of the father in your life. Trust me, he's important. He does more than you probably realize. If you've come this far in the video, then you know what to do. Give it a like. Hit that subscribe button, as usual. Thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you dads be great parents to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I post tips and tricks to save you dads time, energy, and money. 3 things that are in short supply for every dad out there.